This video is just looking at images in the new WordPress editor. So basically everything's blocked. So I put a title, and under the title it tells me to start writing or type or choose a block. So that means I can either go to here and choose a block, or I can just hover over here and click into the box and start typing. The minute I start typing, it will turn into a paragraph block. But if I don't do that, it gives me the option to put an image in, and that's essentially the same as what this one here is doing as well. So there you go. So to add an image in, now I can just get rid of one, don't need two. So to add the image in, I just go to the media library. You can see that I could upload it as well or use a URL. So I just click that image and select, and there it is. And then once you've got the image in the block, you've got various options. So you can put alt text in for visually impaired and say what this actually is. So you could say a laptop on a desk with a coffee and a notepad, something like that. And then you've got various size options, so you can make this any size you want within your post. You can use these pixel sizes or percentages, and the link to is quite important, because basically if you want this to link to nothing and just be a picture, you need to select none. But if you want this to link to somewhere else, like another website, you should select custom URL. It can also link to the attachment page or the media file. So I'll show you the media file. So let's preview that. So here's the image, and when I hover over it, it turns into a hand or a pointer, whatever you want to call it. And when I click it, it goes to the actual image, and then I have to use the browser back button to get back. So that could be quite handy in the context of a gallery where some images are quite large. So moving away from the preview, I can also write a caption in there, that then also gets displayed on the live page to the world. There we go. Now there's various formatting options in here as well. So I think at the moment, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you've got a line left, center, a line right, so you can move it to a place that's better for you, and then of course you can change it to a different block as well. And what might be quite useful for some people is to have media and text. So if you click that, then you've got space here to write some content, words, and that will go down the side. Let's preview that. So you would have to experiment with this. I mean, to see how it works best on your theme. Now, the other thing that's quite useful on here is galleries. So I could insert an image gallery, and I'll choose some of the pictures that I've got here. I won't put my face in it. And so I'll create this new gallery, and so I can caption all of these. So I can, something there, and insert the gallery, and let's preview that. And there we go. It's created a gallery, which looks pretty nice. I'll just get rid of the block above it, so just click the three dots. Oops, remove block. Oops, wrong one. Undo. Remove block. So there you go, we've got the gallery. But now when I click on the gallery again, got some options here for the gallery. So I can change it to different number of columns. At the moment it's linking to nothing, but if you wanted this gallery to display images that are possibly quite large, you could select it to link to the media file. Let's preview that. And then any file that I click now expands into its own window so that you can view it more closely. And on this theme, the caption that I put in there, SEO, goes over the picture on this one. Some themes it will probably display differently, but this theme does it that way. Now, if I come out of the preview there, I can now easily add another image to it by clicking that upload image. So I can add another image there if I so wish. I can click the pencil icon to edit the gallery, and so I can add or remove any images. I can click add to gallery, and just click the X's to get rid of any images that I don't want. And then it sort of resizes nicely on its own there, and you can justify it to the left, to the middle, to the right, but it seems to look fine on this theme as it is. Now, you could put text above this, so if I click into here and add in a block and make a paragraph, well, it's gone below it, that's not a problem. So text above. So you could use this, use the arrow to move that up. So you could use the text block above it to explain what the gallery is about, and then you could quite easily add a second gallery. So I'm going to add a paragraph text in underneath this gallery. So second gallery, and you could describe what that's about. Add in gallery. And it's the same thing again, you basically find the pictures that you want to use. Create the gallery. Insert the gallery. Link to media file, because that's my preference in this case. Now let's say I wanted this gallery to all show larger images. I could do it as one image in the column, and then preview that. There's our original gallery. Here's our second gallery, which is now just images all the way down the page, and all of these images link to themselves so you can view them in their full size. So that's a bit more about images. And the best way really to get the best from these is to experiment and put the images in a reasonable size, and experiment with the columns, decide whether you want to link to the media file. I'll just show you what happens if you link to the attachment page. So we link to the attachment page, it literally goes to a page where the image is attached, and then you can also click the image there and expand it. I'm not really sure what the application of that would be. The other thing you could do, for instance, if you've got a gallery like this and you're happy with the size of the images on the page, you could just link to none, and that way people click on the images, they don't go anywhere else, they just carry on down the page. Depends why you want people to see the image. You know, if you want to give them some good photography and you're happy with that size image, that's fine. You want them to be able to expand it to the full image quality, then you need to link to the media file. You can see these ones are blurry, and that's because they were smaller than the dimensions of this page. So your images need to be larger in size, in pixel size, than the size of your page. Typically nowadays, probably 1,000 pixels wide, or maybe up to 1,500 pixel wide is a good size for most mobile-friendly websites. But you will have to sort of find that out using your theme, the guide to your theme. Okay, hope that was helpful.